In a bustling city full of big, roaring cars where the streets were always busy and the traffic lights seemed to change in the blink of an eye, there was Turbo, the tiniest car in town. Turbo was small, but he had a big dream. He wanted to be the fastest, most skilled car in the entire city. Every day he would watch the big cars zoom by, their engines roaring and their tires screeching. Turbo admired their speed and power, but he knew he had something special too. But what Turbo lacked in size, he made up for in heart. Turbo had a determination that was unmatched. He believed that with enough practice and perseverance, he could achieve anything he set his mind to. So, Turbo practiced and practiced, zooming and turning until he was faster and sharper than ever. He would wake up early in the morning before the big cars even started their engines, and he would practice his driving skills. Turbo would weave through cones, make sharp turns and speed down straightaways. He was getting better every day and he could feel it. The big cars zoomed ahead, their engines roaring and their tires leaving marks on the pavement. They were fast, no doubt about it. But Turbo knew something they didn't. The race wasn't just about speed, it was about skill too. Turbo had been practicing his maneuvers, and he knew how to take the tightest corners and avoid obstacles with ease. Turbo had a plan. He knew that if he could stay focused and use his skills to his advantage, he could win the race. He thought about all of the times he had practiced, all the early mornings and late nights. Turbo was ready. He lined up at the starting line, surrounded by the big cars. They looked at him and laughed, thinking there was no way a tiny car like Turbo could win. But Turbo didn't let their laughter bother him. He knew what he was capable of. And against all odds, Turbo, the tiniest car, won the biggest race. As the race began, Turbo used his skills to navigate the course with precision. He took the corners tightly, avoided obstacles, and kept his speed steady. The big cars were fast, but they couldn't match Turbo's skill. One by one, Turbo passed them until he was in the lead. The crowd cheered as Turbo crossed the finish line first. He had done it. Turbo had shown everyone that size didn't matter. Turbo showed the world that no matter how small you are, you can always do big things. The crowd went wild, cheering and clapping for Turbo. Confetti filled the air, and Turbo felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had worked so hard and it had paid off. Turbo knew that this was just the beginning. He had big dreams and he was going to keep working hard to achieve them. Turbo's victory was a reminder to everyone that with determination, hard work, and a big heart, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Turbo's story spread throughout the city, inspiring other small cars to dream big and work hard. Turbo became a symbol of hope and perseverance, showing that no matter how small you are, you can always do big things.